This is the Umarex Glock 17 Gen 4 green gas magazine for the Airsoft pistol. I wanted to show you guys how to load this thing and how, more importantly, to fill it with gas. So this is an all metal magazine with the plastic base plate. It even has the Glock trades on the bottom here, which I find really nice. This is the gas valve on the back. If you press your finger on that and it's loose or it has no pressure to it, it means the magazine is empty. So that's a good way of testing real quick if this has gas or not. You will load it through the bottom. The gas is going to come through the top and then cycle through the Airsoft pistol itself. To load it with BBs, what you're going to want to do is you'll just pull this part down right here, and you can either load through two different ways. You can load directly into the feed right here. So take any speed loader that you have. So this one's overkill, it's too big for it, but you can actually just feed directly into that area there and then let it go. Or you can just push in each BB through the top, but that's usually inefficient. So I usually find that the easiest way to do it is just to load them in right there and let it go. It pushes them to the top. Now, again, to load it with gas, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna pop this down. There's a little button right here, and I just usually use the tip of my green gas bottle. So you just press down on that tip, and then you're gonna slide the base plate forward, but make sure not to slide it all the way off, because if you do, this spring will fly out and it's a pain in the butt to put back in. So once you have that down, you're gonna go ahead and fill it with gas. Now, one thing that I typically do is I'll usually count to like 7 or so. I'm just putting in a little bit of gas to give you guys an idea, but you can usually count to 7. But what you want to listen for is when the pressure inside of the green gas can has kind of equalized out, and you'll hear the gases have stopped moving. So typically no longer than like 7 to 11 seconds, depending on how depleted your magazine is. Once you put gas in it, slide the base plate back over. Sometimes it takes a little bit of wiggling to do that. And then once that base plate is back over, and sorry, this one seems to have gotten a little bit stuck on me there. Oh, see, I almost slid it off all the way, which would have been a bad moment because that spring would have popped out. Okay, well, I'll have to wiggle with it later and figure out why it's not sliding over all the way. But once you have it, the base plate slid back on, then you can just load it into your Airsoft pistol, and the gas will come out the back once it's in. But I can release the gas right here. There you go. So you can see the gas shoot out the top. These are very durable. However, you don't want to just drop them onto straight concrete because you could damage them or crack the base plates, which I have done. So that's your overview of the Airsoft green gas magazine pistol for the Airsoft Elite Force Umarex Glock 17.